You don't want to see the code.
Ooh.
You want to see this.
Elemental chess.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to do the demo without explaining anything underneath, and then we can jump into it. So here are two agents, so two users basically using the app. So at first, they have to introduce their nickname, very, very basic profile information, just to be able to reference each other. And this is the main page for Elemental Chess, which is basically like the lobby in which you can start games. So, for example, Bob has registered, and I can search Bob, and then I can send him an invitation. And I want at this point to be able to see both agents. So send invitation, and you can see it popped up in Alice as, okay, Alice sent an invitation to Bob, but reactively, instantaneously, it also popped into Bob's inbox, right? So then if Bob accepts, then they jump into the game.
Wow.
And then, well,
hey,
it's
Guillem, I know you wanted to demo. Can I just ask you one quick question about what I just saw?
Yeah.
Because so in essence, is the invitation like an email app kind of thing? Like, is it its own application that you've brought in, that something that you were building elsewhere, or did you purpose build that for this Elemental Chess?
So both a little of both at the same time. So we didn't had anything that provided that kind of functionality for us. So we basically created a separate module, which is invitations.
Yes. Okay.
With its zone.
It's
its own zone, basically.
Which we're gonna talk later, because one of the key things that Guillem has moved towards on the team is modularity.
Yep.
So he will be able to explain that you can use that exact same module for something else.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, no, it was, yes, I figured, and I'm sorry for interrupting. It was just the way the screen was laid out. I was thinking, ooh, are they 4 modules here? Okay, this is gonna get very cool very fast.
Okay, so now you are into the game, and well, you can see that there are no moves played yet. It's white storm because in chess it white start, and well, very basic information. And now, well, you can start playing chess. So respond with the Sicilian here. I'm not that much of a chess fan, but I know like 2 openings that I can be cool with, at conversations, and like, well, it's chess, right? So you can see it's not white's turn. So if I try to do anything, it doesn't allow me, and the other way around, right? So yeah, like this.
It also shows you where you can go with each piece.
Yeah. Okay, so now, for example, let's say that white is horrible and they want to resign. So they resign, basically, and now it updates automatically. You resign, Bob wins. Alice resign, you win. You can go back. And then you can see game history, right? So you have the game history of all the games that you played, very, very basic at this point, with just a summary of how many games you won, you lost, you draw. Just let me demo last thing, because this is it really. It's very, very elemental at this point, pun intended. So let me just show you a checkmate. So let me see if I get this right. So like this, and this is the Mate del Pastor. It's called in Spanish. I don't know how it's called in English. The Fool's Mate, maybe. So yeah, and checkmate. So checkmate, you win. Checkmate, Alice wins. And you can see now the move history. For now, it's very, very basic. You can we can think about lots of things that can be added on top of this.
One of the things is that game history that you see there. That's the foundation for the work that we are working with Sid about game reputation.
Yep.
Which is his reputation system towards game. That's the bit that is going to go towards that.
Amazing.
Cool. Yeah, David, do you want to talk a bit about how it's made in this modularity fashion, and
Well, I
or
think
how do you want to, yeah, go.
So the first thing is, I want to go there second. The first thing is, like, what have we just, like, what is the point of what we've just seen? Because there's already chess.
Right. So there's already chess, but this is, let's say, it's based on another infrastructure. It's based on Holo chain, in which you are basically playing peer-to-peer with another agent. So let me just start the game very quickly. Oh no, I'm back here. Oops, no, here. Oh, okay, look at that. Huh, okay, that is interesting. That hasn't happened before.
Are you sure you're not on Bob's profile there?
Let's try. Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. So yeah, let me accept. Okay, so these moves that we are doing here are happening peer-to-peer only with the two agents that are playing, right? So there is no one in the middle that is relaying the messages. So you have much more responsiveness, and you don't have a server carrying the load of millions of games at the same time. It's just the two players that are interested in the game. And at the same time, in a lazy fashion, the moves are validated by everyone in the network. So all these moves that you play here are messaged automatically to and immediately to the other player, but they are also published in the DHT in the network, and they are validated. So basically, you're playing a very fast game peer-to-peer with the ability that at any point in time, if someone tries to cheat, they will be caught eventually, right? And this is really different from decentralized infrastructure in terms of costs, performance. So like, for example, EYSS, which is like the open source most famous chess website, they have to have like big servers to be able to handle the millions and millions of people that have to play with this. And with this, like, only one chess game is very, very light load, right? So if it's only my computer and your computer that have to share that load, that's very, very, like, that's very thin. Really, really thin.
I will also add to that is the potential that this has thanks to the infrastructure. Like, you know, if you play chess on one of centralized servers, you will with the work that we're trying to create with the reputation, you will hardly be able to bring that reputation to, you know, to a Microsoft game or EA Sport games or whatever. In here we are trying to prove that, you know, this can be done. And, you know, if you're very good in chess, you know, there is no point of you know, of you starting from zero on a similar or on a game that requires the same skills.